Hello, everybody. My name is Mackayla, and over the summer, I did my internship with an organization called the Family, Adolescent, and Child Community Engagement Service, otherwise known as FACES. So, a brief introduction what FACES is they are a 501c3 nonprofit organization located on the south side of Columbus, Ohio. Their mission is to place unique and pointed emphasis on each member of the community. Their priority is always child-driven, and they act as a hub for families to connect with resources that support them in leading healthy lives. Their vision is that families receive equitable and dignified support as they nurture the children they love. They invest in programming with the end goal of the child feeling excited about learning in life. FACES has a variety of programs that help them to achieve their mission and their vision. These programs include their food education and their FACES academic navigation system, otherwise known as FANS. Within both these programs, FACES holds a variety of events. These events include food therapy, the Fresh Market Festival, Urban Gardeners meetings, FACES Farm Stand, FACES K Ready Ohio, and the Family Gathering. So here are a couple pictures of some of the events that they have. On the left, you can see the food therapy event. Food therapy is where families can cook alongside a professional chef. They're able to learn new healthy recipes based on the food that is given out during the Fresh Market Festival. It's a wonderful bonding experience between parents and their children. The children are able to feel empowered and safe and seen in this environment. And then on the right-hand side is the Fresh Market Festival. So Fresh Market is FACES version of a food drive. FACES does a really good food drive because they set up their building to where there is a wraparound parking lot. So cars can come in from the north side of the building, and then they wrap around, and then they pick up their food on the south side of the building. It's very efficient. It's very convenient for a lot of people as well. It's a great opportunity for volunteerism and for FACES as an organization to share resources that they have. And in the middle, there's a picture of the greenhouse during the summertime. This is where I work in the mornings, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. But how I found FACES. So I found FACES through a Facebook group called Rooted in Columbus. It's a plant trading and information sharing group, specifically for houseplants. And one of the members of the group posted about FACES Urban Gardeners meeting. So I decided to go to the event after one of my classes. I was able to meet my now supervisor, Latasha Watkins, and I explained who I was, what my major was, what I was looking for, and she was very excited for me. We ended up setting up a meeting for the next day, and I got to talk with her and the executive director of the nonprofit, Melissa Johnson. And after about a 2-hour meeting, I was able to get a job working as a part-time administrative assistant and part-time greenhouse manager for the organization. And what I've learned from this job, so I'll start with my administrative background. So when I was working full-time for the organization over the summer, I completed about an average of 20 calls per day to encourage participation in the different events, whether it be participation from other organizations or participation from families in the South Columbus area. I also co-authored their impact report for 2021 to 2022. I recorded and transcribed daily administrative meetings to ensure that we were communicating our deadlines, our task list items effectively and efficiently. I maintain professional writing standards through editing major documents as well as information on our website. and I helped to plan and oversee approximately 8 events per month that served between 10 to 100 beneficiaries at each event. And then for my greenhouse management, I assisted a group of 5 volunteers with Goodwill Columbus in performing just daily greenhouse management tasks. I also cultivated multiple systems of agriculture. We have 21 raised beds, 1 hydroponics tower, and 1 aquaponics tank. I performed daily testing on the aquaponics tank, including dissolved oxygen testing, as well as water quality testing, testing ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate levels. I record the production and the distribution of all the produce that comes from the greenhouse by week. And I also report all observations on my greenhouse to 2 extension educators from Central State University and Ohio State University. And how to get involved? I think it's very simple to get involved with FACES. If you have an interest in community engagement, early childhood education, nonprofit management, or urban agriculture, I highly recommend to seek out FACES. You can go to their website, www.thefaces, spelled with 2 C's.org. And there's a ton of events on there. You can sign up to volunteer. You can also volunteer through Eventbrite if you're curious. It's a fairly new organization, so they're very interested in branching out, reaching out to new young professionals. It's a very supportive team. And if you volunteer, they want to learn more about you. They're very caring, and I really genuinely like working for them. And moving forward, what I've learned about this job and how it's affected my future career. Firstly, it gave me administrative experience that I've never had before, and it's really helped me blossom as a professional and learn how to communicate effectively and efficiently. I really enjoy the administrative side of things, and in the future, I would definitely enjoy working at an administrative position in a nonprofit organization. I also really found out how passionate I am about urban agriculture. I knew I was interested in it from the sustainability perspective, but I had never been involved in an actual program that provided urban agriculture to communities. And once I started working at FACES, I have just become such a curious person when it comes to this topic and this field of work. There are a lot of opportunities that I've learned about beyond what FACES does to expand my opportunity within the urban agriculture career. So I will use my previous experience to help me further that journey. And then throughout my time at FACES and beyond, I really just hope to maintain the connections that I've made through the organization. It's been a really great and fun career opportunity for me, and I'm happy that I'm still working there, and I am genuinely looking forward to the future.